Top of the morning, everybody. Y'all can't see me because I got y'all on my bike right now, but we out riding. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to tap in and have a conversation with you guys. Like the last conversation, I feel like I was talking to myself, so I feel like I have another one with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the last 24 hours, I have put everything on one. When I say everything, I mean all the shoes, clothes, and jerseys have went to trustedkicks.com, okay? I'm not sure how the wind is for y'all in the background because I'm on my bike, but I try to keep it as quiet as possible. But I got everything on the website. Got our first sale online on trustedkicks.com. Now, when I say first sale, of course, it's not my first sale ever because I had the website for like 13, 14 years. But that literally was my first sale on the website, probably this year, or probably let's say this quarter four. So the good thing about that is we got the sale, we got the fives. I'm over here checking on the lot. The lot is here, the lot is locked up, everything looking good. So yeah, the good thing is we got the sale online, got an eBay sale, and we got a website sale. Okay, so we sold 5 red 5s online for 180. I think it was 200. I'm not sure, but I added to the screen what I sold it for. You know, that's a good sale. That's definitely a good ass sale. Excuse me. That's a super good sale. You know, but the one thing I've been focused on is that Instagram is gonna keep taking our pages. I just made a new page, Trusted Kicks Houston 2. If Instagram's gonna keep taking our pages, then I'm gonna have to find a way to go digital. Okay. Now, what I can say is I really fell in love with just posting stuff on Instagram and then instantly getting a sale. Okay. Now, I do this for days, but if Instagram gonna keep taking the counting down, I don't got no choice but to pivot, okay? And that was the title of the last video, Pivot. So I feel like from the last video to this video, to have 2 online sales, that's a good pivot, okay? Because basically I went from last video thinking and talk about ways to pivot to now actually making converted sales, okay? So got me a little excited. I'm up this morning. I actually was just wanted to ride my bike last night, but I kind of fell asleep. So I got up this morning and figured out that'd be the next video in this little series I got going on. Is that when you say you're gonna pivot, live it. If you're gonna do something, do it. You know, I know it's a lot of planning that go into things nowadays, a lot of plotting and asking questions and Google and Chat GPT. But if you're gonna do something, just do that shit. Excuse my language again. If you're gonna do it, just do it. And then you just learn from it on the back end of what happens then. But one thing I can say is when you do pivot and you see a change that gets made, and then you see income, or you see even just, I guess, like a change in your brand or a change in the return on investment, you really get turned up. Like it really make you want to go hard and work hard. Like right now, I'm motivated to load the website full of everything that comes in because we're making sales. So why wouldn't I want to load it if we're gonna keep making sales on that platform, you know? But the good thing is that I'm a type of businessman that's willing to do whatever. And when I say do whatever, that just means I'm not afraid to try new things, you know. I know some brands that be like, no, it's too much to post online. It's too much to have everything on eBay and Poshmark. I feel them. It is a lot, you know, because when the item did sell on Shopify, our website, I had to take it off the other side. But at what point do I care about hard work versus the profit versus sales? Of course, I'm gonna put in hard work if it's gonna be sales. I think that's the way we gotta look at it in business. Like we can't talk about what the disadvantages are, or how hard it's gonna be. Is it gonna make you sales? Are you gonna see a return on investment? Are you gonna make profit? That's what the goal is, profit. If you ain't profiting, what's you doing it for, you know? And if the hard work is on the other side, if the profit's on the other side of the hard work, at what point do you just gotta start doing the hard work to make the profit? And I think that's kind of where we at Trust. Basically meaning that trusted that if everybody online, if everybody on whatnot, if everybody on eBay, if everybody is on TikTok, that's where we gotta go. I own this business for 12 years. I had this store for 10, and I owned the business for 12. I always did what made money, always. So to get this deep in the business and decide not to do what it took to make money would be idiotic, you know. Pull up over here, give me the vitamin water. That's all I really want this morning. It's not be idiotic, I feel like, you know, like I'm doing everything that's humanly possible to make sure that my brand and my business prosper. That I'm planning. You know, so I felt good to get the sale online. It felt good to get the sell on eBay because sales I wouldn't have gotten. I was just relying on Instagram, you know. So I do like those sales. They did motivate me to get up this morning and get to it once again. One thing I can say though, one thing, look at my collar. Oh my God. I did wake up out of bed like this, yo. I'm sorry. One thing I can say is though, what I want to say. One thing I can say though is that when you in business and you're an owner, the entrepreneur, the manager, whatever you want to be, whatever you are, you know, just somebody important. When you enact something or try to pivot and you see an instant return, it's like, man, I don't know what like type of euphoric feeling we get. Damn, okay, gas station closed. I thought that was open. But you get a euphoric feeling knowing that you definitely created something that might help save the business. Now, when I say save, I only say that because if you're in a small business, you know any small thing could save you. Any small thing. Like those 2 sales yesterday literally produced $100 on the 5 red 5s, we made profit. And on the Coach bag that sold online, we made like another $60 profit. So that's $160, okay? No employees, just me and Big B, just the 2 owners of the business. No employees, and our overhead is probably like $2,500 a month. Okay, so in theory, if we can make $100 profit a day at 30 days a month, that'd be $3,000. That'll cover our overhead and make us $500 profit. That doesn't put as much money in our pocket, but that's just simple math. Sorry about that, y'all. Of course, gas tanker pulls up when I want to start talking to y'all, but so yeah, if we could just focus on making $100 a day, that'd be $3,000 a month. Okay. Now the focus gotta be, we gonna do that in store no matter what. We gonna do that on Instagram no matter what. But if we can add the online portion, which is the website, eBay, that can add an extra $100 a day. Okay, so let's say we get $100 a day in sales profit in store. That's $3,000 a month. And then we get $100 a day online. That's $6,000 a month profit. Like literally, shoot. They go bump speed bump. But literally that'll double our profit margin in a month. That'll double the money that we bring in. And then another thing I'm learning too, when you're online, you get different customers. A different customer being a person who bought the 5 red 5s. He bought an order from us 2 years ago online. He may be an online customer. He didn't use it. He doesn't want some shit. He doesn't want to pick them up. He wants some shit. So I mean, at what point do we gotta like, and as a businessman, at what point do I gotta be like, I might hold my business back because I don't want to do the hard work it takes to. I mean, look at YouTube. To be fair, I'm probably the most inconsistent, consistent YouTube. Meaning every 3 to 4 months, I'm uploading 2 to 3 videos consistently, and I'm going dormant. And I'm talking about, you can go on my YouTube, Trust the Kicks channel, and see I've been uploading videos 10 plus years, you know? If I would have just been consistent and did the hard part to it, maybe the YouTube would have blew up. Maybe it would have been a revenue stream, you know? So sometimes you just gotta do what's tough. You gotta do what you don't want to do to succeed in the business, you know? And I think sometimes you gotta find what's comfortable, you know? Like, I like to ride my bike, I like to just talk at the screens. So this works for me, you know? Shout out to Daily Driven Porsche. I watched a couple of his videos and I just kind of liked his method to the madness. Like, you know what? We're just gonna post. Whoever get content and value out of it gets content and value out of it. Other than that, it's really just me. You know? Like if I can hold myself responsible from this video, from the first video with the pivoting, you know, and we could just scale to see how far the internet sales and everything goes from here. I think it's just good for business, you know. Good for business, good for my mental, good for my YouTube, and I think it just holds me accountable, you know. Like I woke up this weekend after shooting the pivot video, like I gotta go to the shop when I get back in town. I gotta make some money. I got to, you know. And after pivoting and seeing where I'm at now and talking to y'all a part 2 of this video, I gotta wake up this morning to ship the orders on time. You know, like you gotta hold yourself responsible. And I think sometimes when you do stuff on video, it makes you responsible for what you watch. But I think the good thing is to my whole rant and rambling is we made 2 online sales, okay? That right there, like I said, in itself to save this business, to save the business, okay? No employees, 2 online orders a day, we killing it. I ain't gonna lie, we are killing it. And just to be in a place where people, you know, no, I'm not being in a place, but just to own a business, small business, and to know people go through the same stuff I go through today, I think sometimes it's good for people just to know, like, if you do pivot and it works, feel good. Like when you don't want to do what's tough, but you do it and it works, it feels good. So I just want to let y'all know that's just the way I feel. So yeah, guys, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's one other thing I really gotta hold myself accountable for is I need to start going to the gym. See how I'm riding right now? I really should be riding to the gym, even if I put in 10 minutes of work, 30 minutes of work. I get to ride my bike and I get to go to the gym, and it just holds me responsible and accountable. Man, Tuesday, it's Monday morning. I'm trying to think anything else I got for y'all. I'm really just excited about the website. We're all online sales. You know, website does excite me, but to get it set on eBay also excites me. So you know, sometimes the business it means small things that get you going, but when they get you going, you'll be happy. So, other than that, it's Tristan Rico letting y'all know, man. Another day, another dollar. Sign out, let's get this bread every day.